So Mike was your DC in 2021. Tell me a little bit about what you thought of him as a DC and his ascent to now as coach of the Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's done a great job. I mean, I loved having him as a coach back in 2021. I think just him bringing that Ravens defense in when I was a senior, it was I feel like I was having fun again in football. So he's. I'm very thankful for him, and but unfortunately now it's time to go toe to toe once again. So I got to shoot him a text and give him.
Is it wild to see him NFL head coach this soon after being the DC at Michigan, or did you kind of always see this in his future?
Yeah, I remember him telling me he never wanted to be a head coach, and then I saw he accepted the job, and I was like, you little liar, But no, he's. He deserves it. I mean, they're 3-0. They're doing a good job so far. So, we got our hands full, but I think we got a good shot.
How does Davenport being put on IR just affect that line up front with you guys?
It's tough. It's tough. Marcus was such a key guy on our defensive line, and losing him was just. And then seeing him, we were watching film the day after, and just seeing him play with the torn tricep, and I see him just throwing his head in there, not even using his arm, and I'm like. That's the kind of guy you got from Marcus, and I think that's why everybody respects him so much. Just because he, when he's out there, he's quiet, but he's a force, and we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping he stays here.
This team, this offense has kind of had this team's number as of late, man. I lost 5 straight before you even got here. The last 2 you've been a part of.
Yeah.
Talk about how difficult it is playing against this offense and how badly you guys want to break that streak.
Yeah, I think this. There's no lack of urgency for this game out of the defense especially. I feel like we've definitely let the offense down in years past, and I think the emphasis is we're gonna try to carry the load this week, and it all starts in stopping the run first and then rushing the passer. So it's a lot. I mean, we just got to execute our game plan, and I think we'll be good.
It sounds like Pascal's going to get a lot of the work in Davenport's spot. Just what can he bring you guys up front? How is he maybe stylistically different than Davenport?
I think stylistically they are very similar. They're both just willing to just absolutely throw everything in there and just you see them play polars, just knocking polars back, knocking tackles back. So that's kind of both of their identity, I feel like. And so, I'm excited for Josh. I think he's been waiting for this opportunity, and I think he's going to take advantage of it.
What kind of juice do you get out of debuting a new uniform, the black uniforms, Monday night? What kind of juice do you get out of something like that?
It's cool aesthetically. I don't know if it gives me that much juice, but I think it is cool that the All Blacks are. I don't know if maybe the fans will wear all black or something. That'd be pretty cool if the crowd was black. But it'll be cool. It'll be fun.
What challenges does Geno present, just from a mobile quarterback position?
Geno. He's in year 12, so I don't think he really wants to run it, but he can run. Obviously he's ran against us in years past, and you see it on film that he's already run a little bit this year. He's fast, so I feel like it's kind of the standard now in the NFL. You don't really find too many non-mobile quarterbacks, so the message really stays the same week to week.
You guys have a mobile quarterback in here now with Jared.
We got the most mobile. You saw the last play of that game, right? We got the guy.
Your defense as a whole, what's impressed you the most about what you guys have been able to do to start off the year? Because you haven't given up more than 20 points in a game so far this year.
Yeah, I think we definitely the focus was changing the narrative around here first, and then changing the narrative around the NFL, and I think we've done that so far in the first 3 weeks. And but the best thing about this is there's 17 games, so you got to go out there every single week to prove it that you are that we can be an anchor of this team. So we're going to continue to do that, and I know we got some injuries, but it's the same identity for our defense.
I think they lead the league in quarterback hurries and quarterback hits at this point. Does that change the mentality of I got to get the ball out quicker this week when you're looking at the film?
No, I don't think so. We got to diagnose the pressures and try to pick them up. And like I said, I think McDonald's as good as it gets at generating that pressure and finding a way to get free rushers. And we got to find a way to not have free rushers.
how nice is it to have a veteran guy like Graham that, you know,
Yeah.
when Frank is down, you can just slide
Yeah.
him over. He's been there and done that.
Yeah, he's the
before.
Swiss Army knife, and he can kind of do it all. And you know, he's played right guard, he's played left guard this year, and now he's playing center. And it's a luxury for us to have him for sure.
Is there any carryover in preparation one year to another? The personnel, similar personnel, but completely different, you know, coaching staff. Is there carryover? Can you use last year to help you, or is it completely different?
It's a completely different scheme. Sure, there's a couple of players that are still there, but as far as what you're looking at schematically, it's entirely different.
Jared, starting to hear the term speed merchant, burner. I'm starting to hear the term speed merchant, burner when people are talking about your play.
I'm not sure what that means, but okay.
Displaying all kinds of speed.
Right.
Is that the maybe dual threat that you've been hiding?
That's right. I've been hiding it for 8 years, and now in my 9th, I've decided to pull it out. No, but you know, we do joke about it, but I do think if I can get one first down with my legs a game, and you know, maybe it's 2, you know, that's kind of a big thing for us. You know, on 3rd down, if I can scramble and pick one up, and I've gotten 1 in the first 3 games, so I try to do that every game, find a way to get 1, and it certainly helps us.
Conscientiously, did you try to work on that throughout the offseason?
Yeah.
Adding mobility?
Yeah, I think so. I think just speed in general. If you don't run, you'll lose it. And you know, I'm not getting any younger, and as time goes on, you're fighting that battle of making sure you're still running, especially as a quarterback, running and actively running and doing the off season, doing it in season. Because at practice, I really don't. You know, so I have to actively put myself into some drills that make me run and you know, get those fibers and those fast twitch muscles going, as many as I have, you know.
What does the drill look like then?
Just running.
Just running?
Just
Get on
running.
the
Yeah.
treadmill and go?
No, running out there and doing something that's somewhat football related, but just opening it up and, like I said, getting those 2 fast twitch muscles going and feeling good.
What was your 40 time at the combine?
4.82.
You think you're faster now?
You know, you train for that for so long. So I was in like peak speed at that point. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I know Brady ended up running his faster, right? Maybe when I'm 10 years from now, I might be faster like he is. But right now, I don't know. Maybe.
Last week there were a couple plays where they dropped a defensive lineman into coverage, and your kind of focus was on the other side of the field. Is that kind of a situation where you just kind of have to tip your hat to the defensive play call because you don't have eyes in the back of your head?
No, I mean, if you're talking about the interception, I got to see out in front of that and notice that guy's there. I did kind of get a bit tunnel vision on that and just saw Brock and was trying to hit him and never saw him. But that's entirely on me. That's not a pressure or a scheme that's unique to Arizona. A lot of teams do that, so it's something I need to be aware of.
The other one was the 3rd down to Amon-Ra that kind of got disrupted. He wasn't looking.
That was completely different. Yeah, different type of situation.
How much
Good.
is ball control important to the game plan this week, especially with all the injuries on the defensive side of the
When you
ball?
say ball control, you mean like time of possession?
Yeah.
I'm not really concerned about that. I'm sure the coaching staff may be thinking about ways to control the clock, but that's not any different for this week than any other week. I think you always would love to win the time of possession battle, and if we play our game and stay on the field and convert on 3rd downs, it'll usually take care of itself.
There you go.
Good.
Thank you. Appreciate it.